Oh, vodka! Isn't that great?
You put the Stan light in the sky and you have to follow. I think the thing that I've loved most about Spider-Man is Peter Parker and how infinitely relatable he is. He's just, of all the superheroes, he's the guy that you feels like you understand him in a way. And one of the first meetings I had with Stan, and he's like, if you just got to put yourself in his shoes. And
just the idea of having a director who thinks of a character that way instead of just, okay, I got my character now, how many fight scenes can I get, and who can he smash in the head, and how many webs? Because that stuff is a given. You know there are going to be great special effects. But the most important thing in any movie is to understand the characters, and within the framework of the fact that there are some things that are bigger than life, to still believe that it's realistic and it could happen and this could be a real person whom you know. And Mark is so great at doing that and has done that in this movie.
You do have those big spectacle moments which are great and fun and flying through the air. In 3D it's a really a special thing, I believe. But there's those little domestic dramas, like he's, asking a girl out, doing chores for Aunt May, and like all the things that when we all grew up, we had to do. There's these tiny little domestic dramas set against a backdrop of massive, peril and danger, and it's really great that he still has to get the egg.
As you call them, those little domestic dramas, those are what make the audience feel this is a real character. They can understand him.
Peter Parker gets really beat up in the movie, in our movie, but it's
I hope you don't beat him up too much. And
poor
Andrew Garfield.
I was just going to say.
He got roughed up. Look at him at the end of the movie. He's beaten up.
He's a great actor. I think he is so perfect for Spider-Man.
And Emma Stone, I think, as Gwen Stacy is just a revelation. I think she's so fantastic and funny and a spitfire.
She's funny in everything.
And she's sweet and nice.
And sweet and so. I think that's one of my favorite parts about the movie that I got to make was the relationship between Peter Parker and Gwen Stacy, and she's so smart, and they have such great banter and such great chemistry, and it's something that it started off in the comics, and it was a really there's a romantic element to Spider-Man that you just don't see in any of those movies. There's a sweetness and an innocence to it.
I'm glad you mentioned about the humor with Andrew Garfield, because to me, the humor was always an important part of the Spider-Man series. There had to be funny incidents, or if not funny incidents, at least some funny quips that Spidey would make.
I was always interested in it with.
My cameo is good. I do it magnificently, but the whole concept of the cameo was my friend Mark. Created it.
We spent about 4 or 5 days preparing and going deep into the method. And there's a lot of eye contact and repetition, and we did a lot of acting games.
There
was massage circles. It was great. It was wonderful.
Mark,
I'm not finished talking
yet. You want to keep talking?
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
And Mark, I got to tell you, this has been a highlight of my day, my week, my month, my year. You are the greatest.
Thank you, Stan. You are the greatest.
Well, you're also a great judge of character. Excelsior!
Так что возвращайся домой, Питер. Ты мой герой. И я тебя люблю.
Мне как, подойти поближе для этого?
Да!
Уже иду. Ну вот мы и дома.